Y'all, it is that time. Listen. Now look, I am very, very new to thrillers. I didn't start reading thrillers like for real until, get me right, until last year. I think it was November. No. It was on TikTok. I don't remember. But I just felt like I have to do a thriller recommendation video for y'all. Everything that I've read was pretty good, you know. But I'm going to give y'all my main thrillers that I love that I've read so far. I have my top 7 thriller recommendations. Okay, so let's get into it. My first thriller was Verity. I read back in like 2022 sometime. Fall 2022. It was by accident. I had no clue what a psychological thriller was. It didn't register in my mind that it would be like suspenseful and all that. I just wanted to read something by Colleen Hoover because I had already read It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us, and I ended up reading Verity and I was like, oh, what was that? That was my first thriller, and baby, when I tell you, that took me for a whirlwind. I literally, if you watch my 2 videos ago, I think I mentioned that I told my mom to read Verity, and my girl is eating it up. Did anybody else read the last chapter? And also, team manuscript or team letter? Tell me. Let me know. I'll wait. Yeah, okay. Verity was a hit, but it is a lot of smut in there. I did not know that. So that did kind of make me feel comfortable. So I did end up, like, I think I gave the book away or I tossed it. I don't remember because I just felt really convicted by the Lord. I was like, oh, Jesus, I was not trying to. I really wasn't. I really did not know. After Verity, I didn't read anything for like a year. And my first book, after I read Fourth Wing, my thriller I read was The Housemaid by Frieda McFadden. It was just all over freaking TikTok last fall. And I was like, I must read this. Like, I want to see what they're talking about. And baby, this right here does not disappoint. I mean, when I tell you Frieda will have you on a chokehold, you will think one thing, think we solved the issue, and all this stuff, and next thing you know, done. Boy, this was reckless. And mind you, this is a part of a trilogy. I think it's a trilogy only. I am currently reading the second book, which you guys will see in my next video. And the third book just came, so I'm going to be opening that as well. Girl, listen, I cannot wait to see what our girl Millie and Enzo been up to. Okay. Yes, you will know who they are if you read this and you read the rest of the series. What I rated these books. So for The Housemaid, definitely a 5-star for me. Verity was definitely a 5-star for me as well. I loved it. Some people, you know, everybody have controversial views about every little thing. Child, look, it was a 5-star for me. It don't take much for me. As long as you keep going, okay, I need to be on the edge of my seat. I need to be confused. I need to try to understand. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I want to say this is pretty fast paced. Like, I finished this in like 24 hours. Like, this was knocked out. And then Verity, I think I finished that in about a couple of days, but I was like eating it up. Now this one, never lie, baby. Now it took me a minute to get into it. I was trying to, you know, whenever you're trying a new book, it's like, okay, get the scene set up, but listen, stuff start happening and then you got questions. This was a whirlwind. For a minute, this was like my top one from Frieda, and I don't know, I feel like this one still might be the top one because this got me. I mean, got me. Bruh, I can't say much except a couple goes to have this little staycation, I want to say, at this house. Or no, they're going to visit a house that they potentially want to buy. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because the stuff that unfolds in here, the wife, she is listening to tapes from the therapist's house. This is a house of a therapist that passed. She's just listening to all the tapes that she had, the sessions that she had at her house with them. And I'm going to leave it at that. Now this one, I know that many people don't like it or weren't feeling it. This is a hit or miss. The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Now, I feel like, hear me out. I feel like this book is more like you're new to thrillers and you're interested in a whodunit. If you're not into whodunit and like really trying to figure it out the whole time, then this might not be for you. If you're not a big thriller reader, this is perfect for you because you won't know. But people that read a lot of thrillers, this kind of falls in the popcorn thriller category, which means it's one of those easy ones. You can kind of know what's happening if you read thrillers a lot. Because now when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I guess I kind of knew, but I feel like I kind of didn't know. Baby, it's a 5-star for me. Married couple, the husband's mistress is unalived. They're trying to figure out who did it. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't care what it says. It was a good ride for me. I love whodunits. I love being like, Geneva threw me off, and I haven't read any of the books by her, but I do want to. I'm trying to wait till the fall to like go ham in my thriller vibe. Okay, I'm trying to because I want the summer to kind of be chill, and I typically don't do the whole thrillers and spooky season and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm gonna get with the girls. I think I'm gonna get with the girls and try to do a little something with that. You know what I'm saying? The next one I want to talk about is I read them on. Oh my gosh, I did not put some on the list. Okay, this is actually gonna be top 8. Listen, I was reading some Frieda McFadden books on Kindle Unlimited, and listen, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. I read War D. Now, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but
stop it. Get some help.
If you know, you know. Read it and then come back and tell me you know. I loved Verity. I thought I was gonna hate it. I thought I was gonna feel it. I thought I was gonna be lame, but it got me. Now, what I will say is, it wasn't a 5-star for me like these other books were. It was definitely like a 4.5. I felt like the epilogue made no sense in how it ended. We didn't get any closure, if that makes sense. I don't know if y'all fully understood the ending. Let me know. But personally for me, I don't feel like I got a full understanding of what the ending was supposed to be. So I feel like Frieda McFadden, she's known for knocking you out in her epilogue, and she didn't knock me out. And it was like a 4.5 or 4.75. I don't know what I gave it, but yeah. Other book I read. I didn't read this on Kindle Unlimited. I had the physical copy, but I donated it to the library. Or the free libraries, I can't remember. It was Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. Now listen, this one is a slow burn. I don't know if that's what you call it for thrillers, or slow pace, whatever. But it was slow. It was like slow. And I literally like had to lean on my girls on TikTok to like get me through. Because baby, it was like, Jesus, are you coming back? I don't know how many pages it was. It took a while. But when it gets going and the stuff that you find out that's happening, oh, you're gonna be shook. I was shook. I did not. I'm still like, what? How? And because of that whole ending was 5 stars. The whole like last part of the book was 5 stars. Do I feel like some things could have been taken out? Absolutely. It could have been a real quick, short, one of those novellas almost. I felt like it could have been a novella. Like, I felt like sis dragged it on. Personally, overall, it was a 5-star read for me. Let's leave it at that. I read on Kindle Unlimited. This is another controversial one everybody like to trip about. The Teacher by Frieda McFadden. I know people get the ick about this book, and I'm kind of confused. I'm not confused on why people get the ick, but I'm trying to figure out why read something if you know that will make you icky reading it, when it's clearly told to us that that's what's gonna happen. And I'm like, I feel like people were getting mad with her, but I kind of feel like, this has been a story that's been a type of story like this, like student teacher stuff, has been told for years. I mean, since we've all been growing up, all over Lifetime Network, everything, and they want to get salty with Frieda about writing it. For what? And back then, they didn't even have no laws saying that you could do whatever with certain age groups. Okay? I didn't even know it was a thing now. So I just feel like if you don't like something, why read it? So yeah, but for me personally, I ate it up. I ate it up, and I feel like people made assumptions about the ending, like the character at the ending, and I just personally did not. I just don't agree with that. I don't think that was what that person was doing. I definitely think that person did not know and was unaware. So if you know, you know, but that is how I personally feel. Y'all don't be dropping out spoilers in the comments. We don't want to ruin it for nobody. But for real, I personally feel like that person genuinely did not know. I felt for them. Whatever. Do with that what you will. Basically, it's about two people, a student and another teacher. She's the wife of another teacher, and we just leave it at that. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all end up reading this, or if you have read these, and you know, maybe like DM me or something, because listen, we can talk about it. Okay, last one. Oh my god, this book right here, I still think about this book. I love this book so freaking much. I'm so glad I got it in the hard copy. It's beautiful. What do I need to say? What do I need to say? This book is amazing. Top tier. I loved it. Oh my gosh. It's basically about this woman that apparently had unalived her whole family, and she was the only one living, okay, afterwards. And she was a young girl. I want to say she was like late teens. And I think she was like 16, something like that. I don't remember. She unalived all of them. It's a well-known song been made about her, everything. Kind of like those Ring Around Rosie type of things like that. It's years later, another woman comes in, other main character. She basically becomes her caretaker because she had to take a leave. It's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I don't want to give away too much. She desperately needs a job, and this is the only job she can get. And when I tell you the way this man sets it all up, he gives us scene. He gives us imagery. He gives us emotion. All the senses are tingling. Everything. Ways that were happening. I don't think some people like the way like the final part ended, but personally I felt like it was just a nice way to wrap things up because of how deep some stuff was and different things that were happening. I personally felt like this was the best closure for that, and I'm just a sucker for not happy endings, but just like good closure endings. I won't say, I don't know, I feel like it was a happy ending personally. I don't know if I'm crazy, but it was a happy ending. This is a good book though. It kept you on your toes. There are twists where you're like some stuff I kind of was like, this. I was like, oh, I was right. But a lot of the stuff, girl, I was so off. I have no clue. No clue at all. that was it. I didn't want to give too much about anything, but I felt like y'all would have wanted to know. Okay, so yeah, those were my 7 or 8, I don't know, of my top thrillers that I've read. I wonder if y'all want to know the thrillers that I didn't like that I've read, because I have a few. So y'all let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and let me know what else y'all want to see. Do y'all like these sit down videos? Because I'm kind of feeling the sit down videos. I feel like this is good. We can connect and have a chat. Bye guys.